Alright, what's good, PUBG Mobile Africa? It is your girl Mitch Gaming, and we are officially live tonight for the PUBG Mobile Africa custom matches. If you're new to the live stream, welcome so much. If you're new to the games as well, I hope you get to enjoy yourselves. For those who do not know, these are basically custom matches that happen every single week on Saturdays and Sunday. For East Africa time, it is 10:30 p.m. West Africa time, 9:30 p.m. And then for South Africa time, it is 8:30. No, sorry. South Africa time is 9:30 and then West Africa is 8:30 p.m. So if you're new here, I hope you get to enjoy. For those who are participating as well, you have to know that you stand a chance of winning 10 mythic emblems, not the big ones, fragments. Okay, the fragments, the small ones that you have to get to 30 to get the big mythic emblems. So for those participating, if you win, you get a chance of winning 10 of those fragments. And then if you want to participate, you have to join the PUBG Mobile Africa Discord servers that you can get to get the room codes, get notified when the rooms are starting, to give out your UID if you win. And the thing is, you can only win once and then let everyone else get a chance of winning. So for now, the room is about to begin. And as they do that, make sure you like the live, share the live stream link, and of course, hit that sub button for the PUBG Mobile Africa YouTube channel. Just give me a second. Okay, I think I'm all good. Anyway, let the games begin. This is game one. Usually the games are three, so you have to play either. If you don't win game one, you can win game two, or you can win game three. All these matches are here for you guys to enjoy, courtesy of PUBG Mobile Africa. So big shout out to them. Again, if you're watching the live and you have not yet hit that sub button, please go ahead and do so. If you haven't shared the live stream link, please share the live stream link and also subscribe. Like, share everything you can do to support PUBG Mobile Africa. Well, the games have officially begun. 93 players in the room. All you have to do is have fun. In fact, I'm going to be waiting to see how the people play in the I'm going to be waiting to see how people basically fight using the transformers. The new mode is here. It is PUBG Mobile X Transformers collaboration, and it's actually a fun mode. You have to give them that. We're going to be seeing who's going to be getting Optimus Prime and then who's going to be getting Megatron, and how they'll be playing, because it's not easy. I mean, I told people it's really hard to basically win when it comes to playing with Megatron against Optimus, but if you can do it, then please go ahead and do so and just entertain us, because I mean, these are fun rooms and we are here to see them, enjoy with you guys, and basically judge you how you're playing for fun. Okay, no one is gonna be judged. Make sure you have a good time with the teammates as you try and win yourselves the 10 mythic fragments for the mythic emblems, okay, for the mythic forge spin. And as usual, we'll be looking at how the flight path is, where the player is going to be landing. I hope everyone decides to go to the event, because when you go to the event, you automatically respawn if you get eliminated, so it doesn't really have that much of an impact to your game. So please guys, let's have a good time. That's all I want. If you're watching and you're here, please share the live stream link, subscribe if you're yet to do so, and we'll be enjoying these games together. These are the PUBG Mobile Africa community matches. They happen every single Saturday and Sunday, and for today being a Sunday, it is the last day of this week's community matches. But don't worry, next week, same time, same place, East Africa time 10:30, West Africa time 8:30, South Africa time 9:30. Yeah, 9:30. Easy, easy peasy. Just put that in your mind and you'll be able to participate. If you do not know how to go about it, please make sure you join the PUBG Mobile Africa Discord server so that you can get at least to know when the codes are out to be able to join and have a good time. Try get the fragments, try get yourself at least some emblems that you can get the mythic forge. A lot of that is going to be happening when it comes to basically playing these community matches. And it seems like people do not want to go to the event, but I can see at least a couple of people are going there. You have YouTube Sheriff, Star Kenya, Shane, is it Shane? And C9 Toxic. At least there we can say I know some few players. So we'll be seeing how they go about this. Are we going to be seeing some really good battles in the event? Or we're going to be seeing most players just camping it out and taking their sweet time. Also, you can do a big shout out there in the comment section. Don't worry, I'm looking at the comment section and it is still dry, guys. I need to talk to people as you enjoy this. But as I told you, a lot of violence will be happening here. You can see a lot of players already getting knocks. People are losing teammates one by one. For example, Fopier and his teammate already have one elimination and they're really having a good time. They're definitely going in for that push. They honestly do not want to have any loss at all. Also, actually, a secret for these rooms, it doesn't really matter how many eliminations you have. What really matters is your chicken dinner. If you get a chicken dinner, easy peasy, you'll do great. That is your chance of basically getting the fragments. For these games, that's all that matters. But so far, so good. A couple of teams here are really having a good time. You can see a couple of knocks there on Team 17. They have lost a couple of their teammates, being taken back to the plane, and then they can come back and try their luck again. But we'll be seeing who'll be getting the most eliminations in tonight's games. Usually, we have people getting all the way to 20, 30 in total after 3 games, even though they don't get to win. That means the player was actually having a good time. And you have a person here called Omicron. Yes, that amazing name is still in the game and he doesn't have a gun, but he's somehow surviving. So someone needs to explain to us, how is this guy doing this? Oh no, sorry, I didn't put audio. Forgive me. I'm sorry. I didn't put audio. I didn't realize that. Sorry, guys. Audio is back. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't realize the in-game audio was not in the OBS. But so far, you have Team 60. They're also holding this place. I'm basically thinking they feel like this is the best place to survive. Also, you can tell me in the comment section when you're playing in the event, outpost, all these places, which place is the best, honestly, when it comes to playing in the event. Which place, when you and your teammates land, you tend to survive and don't go back to lobby too early. I'd say for me, it's usually very hard to survive because I tend to really want those eliminations and I tend to go on the aggressive side. So most of the time I'm in lobby, either in lobby or maybe wiping seats in the airplane. So it depends. But we'll be seeing what Lord Spanky and his teammates, already his teammate Darmy is down, and hoping Spanky there will be doing something at least to get the revive or maybe get some eliminations, because Team 21 here has been holding the same place for quite some time. Like I said, some people actually have places they feel they're safe to land and they will stay there. But we can see a nade there from Revenge. Is it gonna be a Kobe on Team 24? TB, oh, actually does get some damage there. Good stuff with that grenade. So he's actually having a good time here. TBWS, they're trying to cook up nades as well. They really want to get Revenge out of this place, but I don't think it's going to be that easy, seeing that he actually knows how to maneuver the place. He's going back and forth in the same place. He's doing the right rotations. He's not holding one specific corner. So a lot of things there are going to be in place for, well, Swisher. Is it Wisher or Swisher? I don't know that name, man. I'm really sorry. I thought I got the name locked in, but it's fine. We'll maybe see how that really works out for him. But then so far, so good. A lot of teams here are just having a good time. Some have been taken back to lobby. I don't know why they have been taken back to lobby at this hour, but it's fine. 10 players winning. Beautiful knock there, and we'll be seeing Swisher. They are being taken back to lobby. Amazing play there coming from him. As long as you have composure, then you're probably going to be winning the matches without any hesitation. I mean, there are fragments on the line, so you need to do anything and everything you can to make sure you get these fragments in the bag. But then so far so good. Teams are just moving around here. We can see most of them are already out of the event. We have a player there seems is going to be camping there for quite some time. Whereas Napoleana quite active. So let's see what's happening here in Yasnaya. We have team 16, that is Ghoul, and then you also have team 19 KS, and then team 22 where we have GK, Rush Knight, Exit, Mamoon. Is it Bando? I hope that's the name. All of them are in the same place. So we'll be seeing what their plan is, honestly, what their strategy is going to be. At the end of the day, I told you guys, the hack is the chicken dinner. Do not overthink your game. Focus on the chicken dinner. Because he has switched there, Lucifer, Smurf, and Control. All of them in the same place. But they seem to have one of their teammates, Lucifer. They are being quite damaged. It seems like they had teams here because they already have 5 eliminations to their team's name. That's actually really good. But again, guys, chicken dinner. Get that chicken dinner. As much as you're having a good time, remember, chicken dinner is totally allowed. So you're asking West Africans? Yes, it is an African room open to West Africa communities from West, East, and South Africa, so you can join if you're from those regions. It is going to be open for you and you'll be eligible to win the awards. But then again, guys, you have to remember, if you're not in any of the African regions, you are not eligible to get the rewards when it comes to these games. So a lot is in place, so make sure you are from Africa as you participate, as you have a good time, so that you can get to enjoy. But then so far, a couple of players have been able to survive from the event. Others are still in the event. Team 23 players, this was the first team we were watching on the game was starting, and they are still in the same place in the event. They want to get their chicken, maybe a number of eliminations there. Totally fine, totally allowed. But so far so good. We have players, actually the player from team 21 is still holding the same shark. So I'm going to be moving around to see where we can get a little bit of some action. Some players have already tried to summon. Oh, sorry. That's my game timer. I'm so sorry about that. Sorry. Oh, no. Sorry. It's going to come back to the game. Don't worry. It's basically like a time after while I'm removed from the game. I know, right? It's like a child's play. I should remove it, ne? I should stop embracing this time. I need to play the game till I'm tired. No limits, no limits. But then we are back again. Sorry about that, guys. I will remove it, don't worry, but I don't do that again. It's basically not even a game timer, it's a phone timer. Duration you use the phone, basically. But so far we have nothing really happening. But then remember, the chicken dinner is the most important thing when it comes to the PUBG Mobile Africa community matches. That is where you get to enjoy basically everything and everything. And let's see, give me a second. I don't know if it's been opened on TikTok, but let me ask, just give me a second. Okay, good, let's go. So far we have a team they're taking on a fight, that is team 17, and we can see they have at least a couple of fights they're happening on their side. Team 8 as well, we have Lucy, Ghost Killer, Shadow, and his teammate 15. Is it 15 scope? Is there 15 scope in PUBG? Man, you guys need to call yourself names that make sense. But then we are here in Rozok. We have team 24, and they have a player there from team 21. I believe that is the player we saw initially. He was camping. His teammate was camping in a shack, so I don't know if that's going to be happening anymore. Some teams are still staying outside the zone. I don't know why they are staying outside the zone, but it's totally fine, and will be maybe they will be able to survive that. But then, guys, if you're watching the live, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe as you enjoy the PUBG Mobile Africa community matches, and ensure you share the live stream link, ensure you hit that sub button, and as well as follow PUBG Mobile Africa from whichever side you're watching. I'm not sure if you're live on TikTok yet, but I will be told that in a few. But if we are, okay, good, we are, so let me make sure I can answer also TikTok questions, okay, so that no one is left hanging. Let me make sure I can answer your questions. West Africans are allowed to play, guys. West Africans are allowed to play. But then so far, the zone is about to close in. I think my internet tonight wants to play some fun games with me here. But that's totally okay. If you're watching the live, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe as well if you haven't. And follow if you're watching from TikTok, YouTube, wherever you're watching. Please make sure to support PUBG Mobile Africa. But then let me look for fight. I really want to see something intense happening. But honestly, we have an Optimus Prime holder, and that is team number 25. We'll be looking at them a little bit later. So for now, let's just do our rotations. Team 14 there, having one of their teammates knocked, but I don't see who is currently taking them down. They seem to have engaged in a fight, but then the fight is somehow no longer happening. So yes, that does make sense if they're just getting the revive and then they'll be moving. We have a player here that is Lil Pal 231. Okay, having a good time with the bicycle, waiting for his teammate. I don't know what the teammate is doing, but then he needs to go ahead and maybe go towards the safe zone with a vehicle, but not a bicycle. And the prize for winner, basically when you win, you get yourselves 10 mythic emblems. 10 mythic fragments. Okay, the fragments that you use to form the mythic emblem. I don't know if you're able to see what I'm trying to say. The red triangular items in your bag, in your inventory. I think that's the one. Okay, but then yeah, you can get to have them. We have SV official. They're getting knocked and taken back to lobby immediately, and team 20 is really playing here on the aggressive as well. And you can see team 24 players, that is Cheeky and TWS, going away from this fight. Like I told you before, guys, the secret for winning an award is basically the chicken dinner. It doesn't matter how many eliminations you got, the chicken dinner is everything. And we have team 22 they are joining the party for team 20, and exit Mamoon there will be going in for that push. We can see his teammate trying to cook up a nade. Probably is going to be a Kobe, but then the nades are coming in as well from team 20, and Mamoon here wants to change his POV. He wants to see them clearly, but then he has to be careful. If he doesn't do anything, then probably it's going to be really bad for them. For East Africa, Eritrea, Ethiopia, yes, you can play. Beautiful nade there from Mamoon. Doesn't really get a Kobe, but you can see the damage on a team 20 player there. Yesterday, 47 Jewel was really aggressive. He got almost 25-30 kills from yesterday's games, and I can see him still playing tonight. He's having a good time. He didn't really get, I'm not sure if he wasn't a winning team if I'm not wrong. And you can see already 47 Jew has 10 eliminations to his name. His teammates there have been taken down by team 22. And of course, they are feeling victorious about that. And we can see team 19 passing by. I do not think their plan is to stay here and engage in this fight at all. They just want to get their chicken dinner. I told you guys, secret is chicken dinner. Doesn't matter how you play your game, all that matters is your chicken dinner. Will you be able to get a chicken dinner at the end of the day once you play these matches? The zone is about to close in. The teams are getting closer to each other, so they really need to focus on that chicken for now. If you have any fights coming your way, do not run, Habibi. Take on the fights and have a good time. I mean, it's a fun room. It's a custom match courtesy of PUBG Mobile Africa. So yes, have fun, get your eliminations, and also get a chicken dinner. What's a better way to have fun during a weekend other than just play the fun rooms and win something at the end of the day? So we can see the players there from Rush are getting followed by the team 6 players. We can see Dark Wolf, Rusher 2, SH Raider, and YouTube Saji really going towards the players from team 22 already. Rush Knight there is really avoiding this fight, but then he does spot and wait for the players to pass by. That is team 6, and we can see them getting spotted. Oh no, the driver there did not think it through, and they get damaged, and 2 players are quite low. The other one might get knocked as well, and I don't think the self-revive will be happening. But then luckily for, actually unlucky is Dark Wolf, because once he tried to go into the option, he was knocked there by the players are right above them, so really sad there. But that, I don't think the teammates will be able to get the revive happening at any point. But then team 22 does spot another team right next to them, and that is team 11. Already they have been able to get some damage. At least two of their players have been knocked. Beautiful spray there. It does get the fast knock, and YouTube Sheriff is quite low as well. Perfect spray from Armand, but he does not get that knock yet. Teams are now trying to make it to the safe zone. They're really looting quite open. Team 22 is observing, and they do get some damage and at least an elimination on the players from team 9. Beautiful spray there on Evans, and that means one person remains standing, and that is 4LF alone. He's basically alone now, and I don't know what he's gonna be doing about that, because now he's the one and only surviving from his team. You have team 25 there. They have a team right beneath them, that is team 24. You can see Chun Chun there trying to get closer. A beautiful outfit combination, by the way, and he is going to be getting some damage there. But luckily, when you use the booster, you can get some cover as you get away from the enemy. Looking at his teammate there, he is still by the reach. He'll be observing team 25. Oh, he does get sprayed there from the back. That means there is a solo, and that is 15 scope. The name was asking if PUBG Mobile has a 15 scope, and no, we do not have a 15 scope, but I believe that was what he wanted at the end of the day. That is basically what made sense. Honestly, for now, we're just going to be very interesting. Let me see something. I feel like I posed something. Oh, I didn't pause. Yes, Tony, the commentator is Mitch Gaming. Yes, Demon, that's what I mean. Those are the ones you combine and you get 10, you get 1. What if I make RP giveaway on your live? Which live? You mean the PUBG Mobile Africa live right now? Or which live are you talking about? But then so far, we have lost a couple of players. You can see team 8 player, that is 15 scope. We'll be going closer to alone. Again, another solo. We saw remaining just like 15 scope. I don't think they're going to be having an easy time now, but okay. Oh, did we miss a fight there? Did Megatron and Optimus fight? Nah, don't tell me I missed that. But then we have a Megatron user, and that is I don't even care. Honestly, so do we, but we care now that you're using it, and we want to see how Megatron is going to be performing. We can see him getting some damage on OP Just KG. I have to say this, I know some people are really good when it comes to using the Megatron. I was shown dust by players using this, so we'll see if I don't care is going to be able to get something happening there with the Megatron, or we'll be seeing teams spraying a team and then destroying the transformer, but we'll be waiting on that. So for team 22 is still surviving. YouTube Sheriff is a solo. Where do you register? You do not register, my friends. It is open to everyone in Africa. There is no need to register. It is open for you. Scoped are these UC rooms. No UC rooms ended. Now we are in mythic emblems, mythic fragments rooms now. So far you have team 22. I'll be explaining about that soon, but let's just watch the game first and then I'll explain. Okay. PUBG has a 15 scope. Nah, scope to your line. I don't think we'll accept your offer. Yeah, true. But so we have team 22. Season Reaper there has been knocked. TWS there will be getting their revive. But as you can see, team 22 players, that is Bando, trying to get nades. Beautiful nade there does get some damage on him, but then his nade is a Kobe, and TWS is down, and now Bando will be getting closer as well, but then he has to be really careful. Team 24 players as well are not really sure of how to go about this fight, but then team 22 is really playing on the aggressive side. Beautiful knock there from Cheeky, does get Bando all the way back to lobby. TBWS does get damaged. You can see Official immediately changing his position. GK Jano looking at Official there as he tries to make a change on his position, but then a solo comes in from the back. HC Nice tries to get Cheeky here. We can see the pre-fires. He's a solo, he does try to get the damage, but then Cheeky a little bit faster does get that elimination on him. Easy peasy. But then now Cheeky and his teammates really need to get working, because now team 22 will be getting closer, and now it is time for the Optimus. And nah, I thought it was a fight. Where is Optimus and Megatron? Where is Optimus? Did the fight finish? Seems like I don't even cares. Optimus, not Optimus, but Megatron has been damaged enough for him not to use him. But then now 47 Jew, I told you about him. He is still in the game. He's playing as a solo. Has good number of eliminations so far. He's at 13, and it's going to be really interesting if he gets a chicken dinner by himself. And then beautiful spray there from Cheeky does get a knock on a team 22 player. Now 1 man stands, and that is the exit Mamoon trying to get some damage on Cheeky. But is it going to be possible though? We're going to be seeing if that's going to be the case. Anyone asking how to join, please let me finish the game casting this, and then I'll explain it to you. But for now, so far so good. Exit Mamoon there trying to get some revive on GK Jano. So far 6 teams remaining. The zone is getting smaller. We can see another fight happening on this side here. His control there has been knocked and taken back to lobby. Teams now really need to get something working. We can see the players from team 3, they have their teammates getting knocked. They have the self revive kits, but it's not really going to be helping them if they do not make it to the safe zone on time. 47 Jew is still in the game. There are 3 teams remaining. 1 solo there, 47 Jew. We can see team 22 where we have Rush Knight, GK Jano, and Exit Mamoon in the game. And then you also have a duo there that is a Cheek, not his Cheek, what's the name? CB Key? What? And then we can see Mamoon there does get some damage on him, though he's using the tree there, beautifully using it, because he's getting the to get his healing up without Mamoon being able to get any damage on him. For now, 2 teams remaining. That means the Jew has been taken back to lobby. Really unfortunate for him there, but then he doesn't really have to worry. These things happen, and just like that, the game has come to an end, and we have the winners of the first match of the night, and that is CBQ 47 Jew, I'm Greed, and I'm Greed 2. I'm Greed 3, I'm Greed 2. That is a team that has won the 10 mythic fragments. Excuse me, so they cannot play next game. If you win a match, you cannot play again. We have to let everyone else now get a chance of winning since you have already won. You understand? Keeping it fair, keeping it open to everyone so that they can be able to at least win something. We have going a lot there with 14 eliminations, 47 Jew, best companion with 3 rescues, I, Cheeky, and then finisher the final elimination, CBKQ. Well, that is it for game 1. Just to give you a short briefing on how to join the rooms, you basically have to join PUBG Mobile Africa Discord server to be able to get at least the codes. The codes are either in the PUBG Mobile Kenya, Nigeria, and South Africa official WhatsApp communities, or you can join PUBG Mobile Africa Discord channel. Just tap on the profile. I believe there's a link tree there that should direct you. Join, and there's a weekly matches channel where you'll get the codes to join the rooms and stand a chance of winning the fragments to be able to, you know, get a whole mythic emblem. And then now you can go to Mythic Forge, get your, is it a gun skin, a vehicle skin, an outfit with an emote, mythic outfits, upgradable gun, upgradable vehicle skin, all that you can get using the mythic emblems. But for now, guys, we'll be taking a quick break. I believe that is it for game 1. Of course, we're having 3 games tonight. The first game was a fast themed wrangle, so we're going into game 2, and I'll be seeing you guys right after the break. BRB. All right, so we are basically back and we are in the second game of the night, and that is again themed Erangel. For those who are new to the live stream, welcome to the live. It is your girl, Mitch Gaming, and I am your caster for the PUBG Mobile Africa community matches. And hi Hamza, hi Thad, how are you doing? Welcome to the live, guys. Sorry for the long break. Sometimes people take time to join rooms, which is totally fine. I don't have a problem with that. Hi Pablo, how are you? Guys, welcome to the live. If you have not yet followed PUBG Mobile Africa or subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Hit that sub button, follow them on TikTok, subscribe them on YouTube, share the live stream link, like the live, tap on your screens, whichever way you can to support PUBG Mobile Africa lives. That will be amazing. So for those who do not know, these are the PUBG Mobile Africa community matches. They happen every single Saturday and Sunday, and the time zones are different. So if you're in East Africa region, East Africa region, your start time of the matches is at 10:30 p.m. If you're in the West Africa region, your start time for the matches is at 8:30 p.m. And then if you are in South Africa, your start time is at 9:30 p.m. So if you're already here, thank you so much for joining. Make sure you participate as much as you can so that you can be eligible to win. Basically, for these custom matches, you get to win 10 mythic emblem fragments. I've been saying mythic emblems for the longest. So you get to win the fragments, and then now you can combine them. Basically, after you save for 3 weeks, if you can win 3 weeks, then you'll do fine. Okay, if you win 3 weeks, you'll do exactly fine. Okay, so for now, make sure you just participate. Again, it is only limited to the players in Africa, so make sure you're in Africa to be eligible to participate in these games. But for now, we're waiting for the room host to start the game. I believe we have been here for quite some time. Let me tell him to start so that we can get to continue enjoying these games in the PUBG Mobile Africa community matches. Okay, so please like, share, and subscribe, follow, do what you have to do. Everything will be in place, okay? In place. Just have a good time. That's all that matters. Have a good time. I'm going to be looking at the players. Of course, we'll be seeing a player like 47. I hope he doesn't rejoin, but he shouldn't rejoin since he already won the first game. Yeah, he hasn't rejoined. So if you win the first game, you cannot rejoin. You have to wait till the next week so that you can get to participate again. Just to be fair, so that everyone can get a chance of winning something. Can be the fragments that everyone needs to win anyway at the end of the day. I'm trying to get the host to start, but he's somehow not online. Let me see. If I can get a hold of him, then we can start the games. How are you guys feeling though? Are you excited? Okay, just a side note, we can talk about the PUBG Mobile Africa Cup. I believe it has already ended and people have played. They have put their best foot forward and they have basically tried their best. And yeah, it's something we want to see how the regions will be performing. I believe West Africa has their best teams, East Africa has their best teams, South Africa has their best teams, Central Africa has their best teams. So I'm really excited to see how this unfolds. See, now the qualifiers have ended, we're going into the group stage, all that, and I really want to know how it's going to unfold. Do we have any favorites? Of course, we'll be watching it live and we'll be vouching for our favorite teams. So that's something I'm really going to be looking at. I'm really interested to see how these teams are going to be performing when it comes to these games. Okay, password is usually Africa, small letters Africa. AV, okay, UC, no. For these rooms, they're not UC rooms, they're just fragments, mythic fragments. You get 10 of them if you win. So if you save for 3 weeks, you have one full emblem. You see, quick math, guys, quick math. Again, if you're here, it is your girl, Mitch Gaming, and I am your official caster for the PUBG Mobile Africa community matches. I am your official caster. Give me a second, you're gonna hear me hit my mic for a few minutes, but I don't know if I've put it right. It's kind of annoying today. It wants to annoy me. Okay, I think we are good and we are set to go. Of course, if you have any questions, throw them in the comment section, be it TikTok, be it YouTube. I'm watching you guys from both sides and I'll be answering every single question. You have any concern, I am here for you. Young, the prize is the 10 mythic fragments. The ones you combine to get the basically the mythic emblem, the big one. Room for what? These are PUBG Mobile Africa community matches. They happen every Saturday and Sunday. Again, like I said, depending on where you're from, the time zones do vary, but everyone is open to play. As long as you're from West, South, East, and Central Africa, you can participate in the PUBG Mobile Africa community matches. East Africa, please note your time is 10:30 p.m. West Africa, 8:30 p.m. and South Africa, 9:30 p.m. Same to Central Africa. But for now, I am actually surprised that not everyone has exited the plane. Most people tend to avoid the event. I don't know why. It is a fun room. Your first thought should be, let me go to the event. But it seems like everyone has their own notion of whether to go to the event or not. But as of now, we can see a good number of them have gone to the event. Also in the comment section, what do you guys think about the PUBG Mobile Africa Transformer collaboration? Are you having a good time? Which Transformer is your favorite? Is it the Optimus Prime or is it Megatron? I know many people are going to be saying Optimus Prime. It is very rare to find people who are very familiar with the Megatron, and I totally understand them because not many people know how to use it. But once you get the hang of it, I was surprised to realize that Megatron has more damage than Optimus Prime. Just that you have to really know how to use it. But as usual, if you land at the center of the event, you are expecting to be the one with the most eliminations, especially if you land that gun too early. You'll be having a good time. Looking at Legend here, seems to have disconnected. That's an easy kill for Team 24 and Team 5. They landed in the middle and they're basically farming kills right now. Team 16 player here across. We can tell his device has not rendered. We can tell that for sure. You can tell it has not rendered and he has been taken back to lobby. I mean, those things do happen sometimes. Your phone, maybe you have been playing the whole day, it has overheated, and that does somehow make it impossible for your device to render in the event. But so for Team 5 losing players, you have Team 20, they are coming from the back, getting the elimination on the 2 players from Team 5, taking them back to lobby so fast. I believe this is the most crowded event tonight's games. The last game there, it was not really that crowded, but for this second game, I think everyone landed here. Look at that 21 Boo Boo. If you know Boo Boo and you're watching the live and you know him, please tell him that his team needs to hand over their UIDs because they won yesterday, and I don't know how Boo Boo got in, but he shouldn't play. Well, we'll see. But so far, Team 3 player here, we have R Hassan 1049. He will be waiting on maybe someone to get closer to him. So we'll be doing quick rotations just to find those campers. A beautiful nade there on Tahina. And I believe Tahina should change his position right now because honestly, the nades will be coming quite hot. And there might be easy eliminations for him, seeing that he is already trying to get a revive on his teammates. King of Kule trying to cook up a nade. Beautiful spray there from Shady. That does get the knock on him. Even Justice player Dark Wolf, they're waiting to see what he's gonna be doing. But so far, a lot of things are not really going Team 20 right now. Initially, they were the ones having a good time, okay? And it's very interesting. Offender says, I am scared of Megatron. Okay. Why are you scared of Megatron? No more bot lobbies. We'll be watching players that know what they do exactly in the PUBG Mobile Africa Cup. Let's see if that's going to be the case, honestly. It's really interesting. It's a really interesting game, and I will be there to see exactly that. So Team 20 now having gotten their numbers back up, they will be going around the event here to see what they're going to be doing. Either they'll be engaging or not. But then you have Team 27 player, that is Boo Boo and his teammates. They will be going around the game now. Tahina seems to have survived that grenades. The amount of grenades that were cooked towards them were quite a lot, but they somehow survived that. So that's actually really, really good. But looking at Offender here, when he said he's scared of Megatron, honestly, if you have Optimus, you get some pride and you can get Megatron easy. Till you find some legend who's been practicing on Megatron since day one. Eish, two good cooked hits from Megatron can really get Optimus very, very low. I'm not even lying, like very, very low. We will be seeing whoever gets it now, if they're going to be using it really well. But the zone is not yet moving, so we'll be staying here in the event just to see what people are up to. Team 8 player here just holding the same place. He doesn't really want to move, so I'm guessing he's going to be waiting for people to make a mistake, and then now we'll see some action there for sure. But then team 11 there does get some damage on his side, so let's see what's happening. He's down, has been taken back to lobby. This team was their last game, but they did not really get to win. They were in position 2. So I'm hoping now they have some sort of plan to survive this. So when you look at Yasnaya Poliana, let's leave the event for a few minutes and look at some action here. Yasnaya Poliana has at least 2 teams, that is team 16 and team 11. Dex, they're trying to get a push up in Sia, waiting patiently by the stairs. I mean, team 11 has to be really careful, because if Sia decides now that I'm going to be taking this fight you guys are going to be going back to lobby without any mercy, you will not even be able to recall. And they're not the only team. I can see a third team here as well in Yasnaya. So let's see what Sia and his teams are going to be up to. Beautiful nade there. Doesn't really get some damage on team 11, but they try to go in for that push. Beautiful shotgun knock there. And of course, they will be taking him back to lobby easy. Looking at Agent Beast here. He doesn't have a weapon. He's just going to be snaking there. Waiting for someone to do one small mistake and they'll be taking him back to lobby. Oh, he actually has an Uzi and he does spot the players there. He has exposed these locations, so now he's going to be forced to engage. He can easily get the damage on these players, but then team 11 trying to get the damage with the shotgun. A good number of jump shots, but then they're not really connecting there. He does get knocked, and that's it for team 16 player there. He has been taken back to lobby. Their teammate Legend is still in the event. They also have another player, I believe that is Craze, Craze, I believe so, and that's the player that will be waiting there patiently for maybe something to happen on his side. They have team 19 still in the event, so let's stay here in the event and see what's going to be happening. The zone is yet to move. I mean, they have some time there to enjoy, get a couple of event fights. Team 15, Prince Mpunga, looking at team 18, Shady, and as he tries to get the revive on Kuluna, depending on how team 15 players decide to go about it, then probably we'll be seeing a lot of fights here back to back with team 10 and team 15. They're reviving quite open. I think team 10, if they just try to do some sprays there, exactly, they will be getting that elimination, and that is it for that team. Luckily for them, unluckily, sorry for them, they do not have anyone who can recall them. Why did I follow? Who did you follow? The host? PUBG Mobile Africa? Follow. Always follow. Why did I? Okay, wait a minute. Is it a tournament? Nope. This is a PUBG Mobile Africa custom community matches, and they're open to the Africa community. So if you want to participate, it's as easy as joining PUBG Mobile Africa Discord channel. And it is on the description box there. You can see a link and you can tap on it, or if you're watching from TikTok, it is there on the bio. Just tap on the link tree and it will direct you to PUBG Mobile Africa Discord server, where you can get to join and participate in these games. You can see 21 aimbot there in his teammate trying to get closer to team 17. That is MF Tahina, and we want to see what Tahina will be up to. Will he be able to survive? I mean, Tahina and the teammates, they have really survived, and they joined as a clan. How cool is that? Very rare, no? Very, very rare, but we can see them really holding it down here in the event, though the zone is about to move. So I think it is time for them to at least get the push happening, and then they can start doing something else. But it's not really a tournament, Nafi. It's not really a tournament, okay? I can see a chat. It has a small delay, so that's why. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, good, good. Sorry. I think it's all good. So let's do our rotations. There are 21 aimbot and his teammates still in the event. So I'm going to be letting the event people have their time, Let's go outside and see what the people in the game are doing now. What fights are we expecting to see? Already we have Black Fox there. I think he's the only person from his team that is next to this team here. And he is tensing because you can see he doesn't really want to engage in that fight. I don't know why, but it is going to be really interesting how this goes, honestly, when it comes to being a solo, facing a whole team by yourself. And I told you guys the secret for this room is not just getting kills. The secret for this room is getting that chicken. You can camp and just get your chicken. That's all that matters. Camp, get your chicken. I'm not even lying. The problem is you're not playing against bots, you're not playing against AI, you're playing against players. So as soon as they see that you are just chilling somewhere, they will come in and take you down. Because you can see now team 5, they have been knocked. At least 2 of their players are down by one person, and the teammate is also not even that close. That is Stormzy. He's on the other side. He's trying to see what he can do about the other players that are around him. So everything is relying on the 2 of them. And the good thing as well, also, apart from just getting a chicken dinner, let's say your team, all of you are in lobby and then one person remains and that person gets a chicken dinner. You've basically gotten a chicken dinner as a team, and all of you get to get the reward, that is the 10 mythic fragments for your accounts. And the more you play, the more fragments you get, and the more chances of having a lot of mythic forge emblems. And you can redeem the upgradable guns, upgradable vehicles, mythic outfits. It is a win-win for everyone, okay? But looking at here, the revive next to school apartments, we have at least team 1 player, that is Mushti, and of course there we can see team 7 players getting closer to him. It's trying to get the P-Fires there, but then he is quite low. You can see Sonic there, the damage, he's trying to get as much knocks as possible, but then Mushti, unfortunately, he is surrounded and has been taken back to lobby, easy peasy. So let's see how this does work out. We can see Amak Wolf, is it Wolf? Let's see, spectate another team. So Rozok, honestly, many players avoid Rozok. Is there something about Rozok that we don't know that other people know? It is not UC room. Hi Mullah, how are you? And it is not. You're getting mythic fragments, guys. You're not getting UC. It's not a UC room. UC rooms ended, guys. That one was last season, I believe so, but now they have changed to 10 mythic fragments, and then you can combine them and get the mythic emblem itself. So yeah, it's all there. It's open for all Africans, whether in East Africa, West Africa, South Africa, Central Africa. What have I said? East, West, Central, and South. Yeah, even those regions you can participate, but so far so good. We have the team 10 player here. He's trying to go get the recall on his teammates, so we'll be letting him do that, because if we stay here someone might see him. But finally we have the Optimus and the Megatron fight, and we want to know who's gonna be winning. But it seems like the player using Megatron just exited Megatron and let Megatron lose. Why? You guys are letting Megatron die. Honestly, Megatron is OP, man. Megatron is OP, and it seems like he's not going to be terminating Megatron yet. So far, I think he just wants to have a good time. Please not terminate him. Give him another chance to fight. But so far, Optimus is really giving the players a hard time. They're trying to get the revives, but for now, Amka Wolf is really using Optimus Prime, after getting Megatron down. He's just having a good time now, getting those knocks. I mean, it is really impossible. I'm not even going to lie. It's impossible to battle Optimus if you do not know how to use him. Battling Optimus, if you don't know how to use Megatron, you will suffer. But I can see here Amak Wolf is really good at using it. He's really eliminating Team 25 by himself, and I don't know why Team 25 players are staying outside. The glitch where it was not a glitch, it was just that when you're in a building, initially when the game was starting with the PUBG Mobile Transformer collaboration, you could get damaged in the building using Optimus. So now it is no longer like that, and you can stay in cover. No one will be getting you eliminated, just easy peasy. But then now we can see Team 23, they have somehow joined the party, and we have a player there from Team 7, Sonic. being spotted. Beautiful spray there from Jean. Does get the damage on Sonic, and of course he will be going in for that push. He needs to eliminate him before he goes anywhere, but then Sonic, oh, let's go Sonic. Beautiful comeback there. Does get the knock, and of course Optimus to the rescue. I am loving this Optimus player. Oh, let's go. That is what I love to see. Use that Optimus till, oh, make us have a good time. Make us happy. So 10 to an aim, but they're again getting a push there. Beautiful knock there. The S12K and FPP. We'll have to see that. Of course, they'll be going in for that push. Of course, if people are not really familiar with how to go against a player using an S12K, don't tell me one person will be wiping a whole team by himself. Aimbot is basically getting knocks and thrusts all by himself. One player remains standing from the team, and that is Bankley. Is it Bankley? That's not even it. He's using Bankley. Bankley is using what's this creator's name? Lolo Kasaps. Oh no, he was not using Lolo Kasap's strategy. But if he used it, trust me, he would have done a good job there. I'm not even lying. He would have done a good job, honestly. Yeah, you can respawn after fighting in the dome with the robot. Yes, you can respawn. Yeah, you mean respawn? That's true. It seems like Wolf there's his Optimus has been destroyed, and we can see a couple of teams they're getting closer. Aimbot, of course, moving around. But the thing is, Hayes Smurf there can try to get the revive on that Optimus. I mean, Wolf, it's your time now to suffer, because the other time he was the one giving Hayes and his teammates a hard time, and now that the tables have turned, you can see what's happening. Things are changing, and players are getting exposed to basically unnecessary fights, since the Optimus is no longer there and everyone is open field trying to find a way of surviving. It's just something that is there. If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But nah, we have to talk about Wolf there with Optimus. He was doing a good job. That's actually really good coming from you, and we loved to see that. So now we can see at least 15 teams still remaining. People are moving around. Exactly, Star Kenya, Niku Modo. I have to speak English, my friend. I have to keep it English, okay? I cannot go past that. But we are really enjoying these games. If you're new to the live stream, welcome. These are basically the PUBG Mobile Africa community matches. They happen every Saturday and Sunday, and the time zones are like this. If you're from East Africa, your game starts at 10:30 p.m. East Africa time. If you are from West Africa, the game is at 8:30 p.m. If you're from South Africa, Central Africa, your time is 9:30 p.m. Okay, so please put on your timers every Saturday and Sunday. Come participate. If you win a room, you get 10 mythic fragments and you enjoy them, because if you save them, okay, if you play 3 weeks, you save 30. That's one mythic emblem. If I play forever, I'll always have the mythic emblems, and I'll be redeeming the mythic forge so many times that people will be wondering if I'm buying them. But in real sense, I'm not even buying. I'm just playing the PUBG Mobile Africa community matches. How cool is that? Of course, if you're watching, please make sure you follow. If you haven't followed, if you haven't liked or tapped that screen, make sure you tap the screen. If you haven't liked on YouTube, please like. Actually, if you're watching from TikTok, I hope you have subscribed to the PUBG Mobile Africa YouTube page. And if you're watching from YouTube, I hope you have followed PUBG Mobile Africa on YouTube. TikTok, sorry. So far now, Lord's Darmy trying to get a push there on the MF team. They have survived in the event, and now they're finally outside, and they want to get some fight here. And one player is down, and you can see now Smoke trying to get at least some cover fires on his teammate. But then the MF team is really aggressive here. They do know what they're doing. They are quite aggressive. We have to give them that. In a second. Okay, good. So they're quite aggressive, but remember, it's not always like it seems. You can be the first ones getting the first knocks, but then as soon as the team gets some sort of composure, they can at least try to get some eliminations to your side. All this is dependent on how the teams function. Do they want to get engaged in these fights? Do they not want to engage in this fight? All this is lying on a 50-50 kind of situation. Just give me a second, guys. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. So like I was saying, if you haven't really followed or subscribed, please go ahead and do so and show some love to PUBG Mobile Africa and everything along that line. Any more room? Yes, one more room to go, and then we'll be calling it a night. And then guys, like I said, in the comment section, give me your thoughts on Optimus and Megatron. Let's interact. Let's talk about it. For those who feel Megatron is not powerful, why do you say that? And for those who feel like Optimus is the most powerful Transformer, tell us about that as well. Let's talk about it. Let's see who has a better argument. Let's see who's going to be making us understand and say, oh, actually, you're right or wrong. I want that discussion, okay? Because for me, from today, I was changed. I'm a changed person, and I believe Megatron is stronger than Optimus. I have come to that conclusion. Today, I was tortured by Megatron when using Optimus twice. I cannot believe it. But tell me, is that true? Or is it true or is it not true? So far I have the team 17. That is MF, Tahina, Toto, Vivi, Ismail, and Siso, Siso Kelly. Siso Kelly. Still surviving the game here, and we'll wait and see how they go ahead and play the last zone fights, because this team has been surviving from the beginning till now. They haven't lost even a single, and I mean a single game at all. They have been surviving from the beginning here in this match, not the first match, but this one. But we can see Lucifer there just trying to take the opponent here back to lobby. I know it's possible because they know each other. It's two teams from the same country. So that is why you can see them doing this. And his control here, trying to get Optimus to move around with him. I also believe the transformation is really good. Transformation is really good. What do you mean no offense? Who's been offended? Who is offended so we can apologize? But then so far we have at least 24 teams remaining. That is something we'll wait and see how it goes. Will we be seeing some action or not? Team 16, they are making their way into the safe zone. All these teams, they want to be in the safest place. I keep on telling you guys, for the PUBG Mobile Africa community matches, what really matters is the chicken dinner. Play the game, get your eliminations, that's totally okay, but you have to have the chicken dinner to be able to win the prizes being given to you by PUBG Mobile Africa, and that is the 10 mythic fragments to be combined into a mythic emblem. So the more you win, the better. Make sure every week you get at least one chicken dinner. That's 10 fragments. 1 month you have one emblem. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Quick math, guys. I kept on telling people about the quick math when it was the UC rooms, when you get 300 UC. So if you play for a whole month, every week you get 300 times 4. That was 1200 UC per month for free. But you know what? Now it's the fragments. Do the same math. Quick math, guys. Quick math. So far no one really wants to engage in any fights. And we'll be seeing what is going to be happening. Are we going to be having people camping and then waiting to third-party fights? That's something we'll be waiting to see. I can see Artistic Nizi saying that Megatron is more powerful. I agree. I saw dust. I cannot even say that word out loud, but I saw, wow. I met someone who knows how to use Megatron. I panicked. That player was too good. Whoever you are, may Megatron find you and say hi to you. But then now the zone is about to close in. Team 20 here will not be making it to the safe zone, with other players from Team 17 doing some confusion, some camping here. Sorry, not confusion, camping by the bridge. And we can see Ismail being spotted, has been taken back slowly immediately. And now one of their players remains, and that is Toto Vivi. And I don't know how Vivi will be going about this thing, that most of the teams, they have the numbers, but for him, he's just but a solo, and everything will be on his shoulders, getting the chicken dinner for his team and being eligible to get the 10 mythic fragments as a team. Each one of you, it's not shared, each one of you gets the 10 mythic fragments. You can see the bando trying to get into the building here. I mean, if you know how to use the hoverboard, you will be having a good time in PUBG mobile games. But if you do not, then that's where you start suffering. But then you can see the team and 9 players going in for that push. The damage is there. Cheeky, that's it, going for that push, and I can see a lot of damage from team 11 players, and Cheeky immediately does evade that fight, and at least one of the teams there is down. Bando being the only person remaining from his team, he's getting pushed here with the AK pre-fires. That's get the damage fast enough is in there for Bando. Does try to get the second knock, but then the player is really outnumbered and he cannot do anything about it. But it is going to be GG's for these players. Good stuff to you, and well, better luck next time, Bando. Is this PMSC, guys? No, this is not PMSC. No, it's not PMSC. Huh? It is not PMSC, guys. It is not PMSC. Police. It is not PMSC. Okay? These are the PUBG Mobile Africa community matches, not PMSC. PMSC ended today, qualifiers. Group stage will be starting next month, I believe so. So please look at the registration website so you can know the dates of when the games get to be played. But for tonight, we just look at the PUBG Mobile Africa community matches that are open to all African countries in in South, West, East, and Central Africa only. So far, we have Black Fox, their beautiful spray. That's gonna list a knock. Excuse me, on the playoff first round, we're taking back lobby. So we'll be seeing how that goes. Prime is more powerful. Well, I guess it was me. Okay, if you say so. But now I have 7 teams remaining, and we want to see how it's going to be done. Are we going to be expecting any fights or not? So that's something we're going to be looking around to see. Jerich, how you doing? How you feeling? Welcome to the live. Long time no see. That one Ugandan friend you never see. But nice to see you. Lizman, of course it's Mitch Gaming. You know the drill. You know that drill. But so far so good. We have at least 6 teams remaining. If you are watching the live, please make sure to like the live, share the live, subscribe, follow, everything you can do to support PUBG Mobile Africa. Beautiful knock there from Lucifer, and Black Fox is down. Of course, 3 of their players remain now, and you can see Hayes there coming in from the side. They actually surprised him. He was not really aware of their position when they came in, and they made it quite easy to get that knock. It is quite expected to happen. But for now, Luffy there has been spotted. Beautiful knock there on Luffy. Lucifer is really doing a lot here for his team. He's getting the knocks. He's getting the rotations happening. He is trying to get closer to the knock on Team 6. But for Team 6 there, they want to get the revive on Luffy. But then Lucifer decides that's not going to be possible. And now 2 players remain standing from Team 6. And that is Tito and Morife. So you want to see how Murife will be performing. The next game is about to start, so please make sure to stay tuned there so you can be able to join. If you want to participate as well, and maybe you feel like you won't see the code on time on the live, you can you can join PUBG Mobile Africa Discord server. But before we talk about that, we can see Team 16 player here. See, trying to get the sprays there on Team 9. They are going in on the aggressive. They want to get the push up in the S12 case. They get the pre-fires, and Murife does get the knock on Sia, and immediately Team 9 does take those eliminations from Murife. Though I told you guys, the eliminations do not really matter at this point. All that matters is your chicken dinner. That's all that matters. What about South Africa though? Yes, South Africa is allowed to participate. South Africa can participate in these rooms. If you're from South Africa, East Africa, West Africa, and Central Africa, you can participate in the PUBG Mobile Africa community matches. Okay, guys, let's continue liking the live. Tap on the screen, do everything you gotta do. I want 2 times here, but still nothing. Freeze. You can reach out to the event support section in PUBG Mobile Africa, and you'll be directed in case there's any error with your rewards. Then Team 9, they're still dominating. You can see how Hellboy and Grid 3 and 2 are really moving around. 4 teams remaining. DC Atito is the only person remaining from his team, that is Team 6. If I were him, I'd wait for the fight to end. But you can see Cheeky there coming from the back. He'll be going for that push on Tito. He has been exposed. They know there's a player here. There is a solo at the back. So, of course, they will be on the alert to make sure they get that player. Team 20 player, that is Dark Wolf. Might just be Kobe there by Team 25. The nade does connect, and we have the damage on Dark Wolf. So let's see if this is going to be working out, or we'll be having Dark Wolf. They are not really surviving. Depend on how this goes, because honestly, being a solo, him and a Tito, they're just two players. Each one of them is a solo from their team, and a lot does happen, a lot does change. If you're a solo, your confidence level is low, you're not sure if you want to go ahead and get that push up in, or will you be waiting. And now we have the Haze clan going in for that push, and Dark Wolf immediately uses the hoverboard there to change his position, but then Smurf there with a perfect spray with Lucifer. They get that elimination. Two teams remaining. Both teams have the numbers. Cheeky moving around the vehicle, and for the Haze team as well, they're moving around the vehicle. For them, they're doing it a little bit different. They're moving together as a team using the same vehicle, but for team 9, they are quite split there. You can see Lucifer immediately going in for that push. Cheeky does pass by the vehicle, and now team 25 quite distracted. You can see how team 9 is really getting them quite damaged. Their vehicle has been destroyed, and Haze clan will be losing to that team. And just like that, game number 2 is done, and we have the winners as Union Hellboy, I Cheeky, I'm Greed 3, I'm Greed 2. Looking at Cheeky, there are 10 eliminations. Of course, they expected Cheeky to have those number of eliminations. I mean, you have seen we've seen how Cheeky has been moving around the game, right? So good stuff to you and your team. They are amazing gameplay, beautiful basically rotations, and they've gotten the chicken dinner, and that means each one of them does get 10 mythic fragments from that chicken dinner. Well, that is it for game 2, guys. Going a lot to have with 10 elimination, H7 Sloth, Best Companion 3 Rescues, MF Toto VV, and finisher with the final elimination, I Cheeky. C2, how long does it take to get your rewards? Because I have one but still nothing. Rewards are sent within 30 days, and then you'll get your reward. So please be a little bit patient, and your reward will be sent to you. Again, if you're here in the live, welcome to the live. I am your girl, Mitch Gaming. I am your caster for the PUBG Mobile Africa community matches. If you haven't followed PUBG Mobile Africa, please go ahead and do so. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. For those asking, you can join the community matches. If you tap the link tree on PUBG Mobile Africa profile here on TikTok, the link tree should redirect you to where you can join the PUBG Mobile Africa Discord server, and on that server the codes will be sent there, and then you can join and be a part of these amazing matches. If you're from East Africa, your games are at 10:30 p.m. If you're from West Africa, your games are at 8:30 p.m. If you're from South Africa, West Africa, your games are basically at 9:30 p.m. Well, that is it for this game, guys. We'll be taking a quick break, and then we'll be going into the third match. So when I open and maybe you get to pick and see the code, make sure to join on time. The password is always Africa in small letters. Okay, so let's take a short break, and we'll be right back. Okay, so we are basically back now, and this is the last game of the night, and it's Rondo, because at the end of the day, we have to, test Rondo. We have played Erangel, we have played Sanok, Livik, Miramar, all these maps in PUBG Mobile. So why not give Rondo a chance? I know many people are not really fans of playing in the what's this Rondo, but if you play it with real players, you'll understand how fun Rondo can be. So if you want to experience Rondo with real people, all you have to do is participate in the PUBG Mobile Africa community matches, and you know the drill. I have to tell you guys about PUBG Mobile Africa community matches, what they are, when they are, and what you get from participating in them. So let's get into that, and let me give you a brief summary. Just give me a second. Oh, okay. Uh, okay. Good. Just give me a second. Ah, okay, my mic is on. I thought I was talking to myself, guys. But anyway, so let's do a brief briefing of what these are and when, what, where, everything, okay? So first things first, which games are we watching right now? So these are the PUBG Mobile Africa community matches that happen every Saturday and Sunday. And what do you get from participating in these matches? So if you win, please note that you can only win once per week. You cannot win more than once. It will be unfair because everyone deserves a chance to participate and at least get something from PUBG Mobile Africa. So if you participate, you get 10 mythic fragments. So from these 10 mythic fragments, you can save maybe 3 weeks and then get the big mythic emblem. That will happen if you continue saving, And then, excuse me. And if you are, trying to not win something, you can join them and just have fun. So what time do we have these rooms? If you're from East Africa, the games are at 10:30 p.m. East Africa time. If you're from West Africa, the games are from 8:30 p.m. West Africa time. And if you are playing from South Africa, Central Africa, your time is 9:30 p.m. Okay? So you can join these rooms. If you're watching us from TikTok, please tap on the PUBG Mobile Africa TikTok, Instagram, and you'll see a link tree where it will direct you to the PUBG Mobile Africa Discord server. And if you're watching from YouTube, I believe in the description box you should see that as well, a link that will redirect you to Discord. If it's not there, don't worry. Just come to TikTok and you'll find it there, and you'll get to be a part of these amazing rooms and win something. I see someone saying I applied for the Creator Hub. That's a good thing. Congratulations. Just wait to be added and you'll get to enjoy the benefits of being a part of the PUBG Mobile Creator Hub. Well, the third game of the night is about to begin, and that is Rondo. So we'll be seeing how the teams perform, which team is going to be winning. I mean, we had a blast there watching game 1, game 2, and how people were using Megatron and Optimus. It was really fun. I didn't realize many people know how to use Megatron, though. Oh, sorry, let me fix my mic. Sorry. Gone. I am so sorry about the static. I really hope it has gone, and we are good. I don't know what happened there, but if the static was unbearable, I'm really sorry about that. It was not my intention. I do apologize for that. But let's take a quick look at where the teams are going to be landing and what do we expect the teams to do for us. Will we be having a good time in Rondo, or will we be seeing some campers here and there as the games progress? Is the static gone? Just give me a second, I confirm. Okay, I think the static is gone, right, guys? I think it's gone. If it's not gone, I'm really sorry. I don't know what's causing it. But if you're watching, honestly, from TikTok, and you have not yet subscribed to PUBG Mobile Africa YouTube channel, please do us a small favor and go to PUBG Mobile Africa YouTube channel. It's the same name, PUBG Mobile Africa. Hit that sub, like the live, and then come back to TikTok if TikTok is what works for you, okay? But so far, it seems like we have a lot of action already happening. Remember, this is Rondo. It's not the event where you can get Megaton and Optimus and, you know, move around with Optimus and damage people like Wolf was doing to the Hayes clan. All that will not be happening because now we do not have the event here, and you do not have a Megaton or Optimus to give you that one step ahead of everyone else, you know, with the damage and at least some cover, because you're inside a transformer. You're basically in cover at the same time you're open, so it has a lot to it. But of course, so far so good. We are enjoying the games. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well, because here is where we have a good time in the PUBG Mobile Africa community, thanks to PUBG Mobile Africa, and you get to play against your fellow Africans. So if you're from North Africa, not from, bro, what do I keep on saying North Africa? If you are not from North Africa, okay, if you're from South Africa, West Africa, East Africa, and Central Africa, the rooms are for you. If you want to join them, tap on that link tree on the PUBG Mobile Africa TikTok and join the PUBG Mobile Africa Discord to be able to get the codes to participate in the PUBG Mobile Africa community matches that are open to us, the Africa community, and a chance to win 10 mythic fragments you can combine to get the one big mythic emblem, okay? But then so far, of course, this is Rondo. It's a big map, and we won't be seeing some action for quite some time. So let's interact in the comment section. Tell me one thing you've loved so far from the PUBG Mobile Africa itself. I mean, we have been given, PUBG Mobile Africa has given us the server. We can now play in an African server. What are your thoughts on that as well? You can tell me in the comment section. Are they bringing an African skin? I mean, that's the first of a kind African skin in PUBG Mobile. So I don't know how excited you guys are about that, but you can tell me as well in the comment section. What do you think about it? Are we excited for it? Because honestly, I am. I really want to see how that skin will be looking like, you know, all African, feeling all Africa with the outfits. It's going to be really dope. But you can tell me, the guys in the comment section, what do you think about it? Is it something you're looking forward to purchase when they bring the African skin? Do you think it's a good thing that you're really including us as Africans more in the game? You're feeling more seen and heard by PUBG. I mean, it started the PUBG Mobile Africa Cup, where now it is currently ongoing. We are about to go to a phase where people will be battling it out to make it to the grand finale here in Nairobi, Kenya. I'm hoping I meet some of you. I mean, that will be cool, and it will be a nice experience if we meet, you know. But let's see what's gonna be happening so far. Give me a second. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. Like I never left. So please tell me, guys, in the comment section, what do you guys think about all this? The skins coming for Africa, the PUBG Mobile Africa Cup, the server. What are your thoughts on it as well? Just tell me something there in the comment section. YouTube, TikTok, doesn't matter where you're watching us from. Just give me something there, and I'll be sure to interact with you and maybe say, talk about it as well. But we have team 24 here. We can see 15 scopes still in the game again. We saw this play in game one, and he actually surprised us at how he survived there. But then a beautiful, good cover actually from team 24, and we have one of the players from team 9 that is down, and we have Toxic being the only person standing from his team. Urek, a familiar name as well, excuse me, in the custom matches. So we'll be seeing how he goes about that. Will he be able to survive and get something happening for his team, or will it be a little bit different? It'll be taken back to lobby. All that depends on how Urek takes the fight. What are we expecting? Which team, which team will be giving us a chicken dinner? Which player will be surprising us? Because we have been seeing a lot of surprise gameplays so far. Trying to confirm. I hope this started. Okay, all good. All good. Let's get it. Where do they get ID? Oh, my TikTok had glitched, man. I didn't know that. But let's see first what will happen here on Team 24 side. Already they have at least one of their teammates down. And Urek is really dominating. I told you guys, Urek is a familiar name here in the community matches. We have seen him before. And we have Chicken there, unfortunately, getting the knock on Urek. And now, Toxic will be trying to get the revive on his knocked teammate again. I'm really sorry about that. I didn't know the comments was glitched. But hi PS, how are you? Oh, you hear Mitch. Guys, is my voice that familiar to you guys? Nah, there is no way, man. Should I change and be like, hi guys? Will you notice it's Mitch? I doubt it. I really doubt it. But thank you guys for joining the live. Again, I do apologize. I didn't notice my comment section was glitched and I couldn't see anything, but now I can see, so it's a good thing you guys are interacting and telling me what you think about it. Bill, the Africa server is already there. What do you mean? It's already there. And then we have CZ Murifa. They're taking on a fight. Already they have a couple of players that getting taken back to lobby. They have at least one elimination to their name. For this team, the chicken dinner has been right at their grasp, but they have been losing it. I don't know how that happened, but they have been having a chicken dinner coming to them. And then a few moments later, the chicken dinner just escapes them and they can no longer have it. But remember, these are the PUBG Mobile Africa community matches where all the action happens. Let's battle it out to victory. I really need to know what you guys think about the African skin. I can see someone talking about, the server. But what are your thoughts on the African skin? What do you guys expect when it comes to it? What are your thoughts? Do you have any favorite thing you're expecting to see? Okay. Sorry for that sound. I was confirming if the static is gone. Sorry. So far, nothing is happening, nothing is changing, but we have to wait, okay? This is a rondo, guys. It will take some time before you see some action. That's why I'm trying to get your thoughts on, the African server and the African skin, all that. We really need to hear what you guys think about them, or what do you feel about them. Is it something you were expecting, honestly? Because PUBG actually surprised us, because the first thing when they gave us the African Cup, everyone was excited. I mean, it's a chance for Africa to be in the global scene. We'll be exposed to the world now, and they'll get to see how Africa is really good at the game. Just that we have not been given the spotlight to be seen. True or false, guys? Because we have a lot of good teams in Africa, and they deserve to be on that stadium with every other team in the global scene. They deserve it. They honestly do deserve it. So far, the teams are just doing the rotations. No one is really getting closer to the other. Everyone is avoiding the other. They just want to be away from the fights as much as they can. Just give me a second, because it seems like my cat just woke up, and I apologize for this inconvenience. All right, so I'm back again. Sorry about that. You mean dedicated server? Okay, okay. We don't have that. Okay, we don't. Well, but we can hope. We can hope, guys. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. All right. But then so far we can see at least some teams are losing players. They're one by one. People are being taken back to lobby, and all you need to know is who's gonna be getting the chicken dinner for this last game of the night. Again, sorry about that. I mean, it happens sometimes. I didn't know that it was here. I thought it was not here with me, and he just started crying. So sorry about that. Let me refresh this. All right, so let's go ahead and enjoy the last game of the night. Don't worry, I've taken it somewhere there far away. Zimbabweans here, of course, there are a lot of them here. Just that maybe they're shy, but they are somewhere around in the live they're watching. But then have team 9 there moving around. We also have team 24 still in the game. I'm not sure about Urek and his teammates. I don't know if they are still around the game, but we'll be seeing whether they're there or not. We have another team that is team 7. We have Smoke, Black Fox, BMG, Big Man, Francis. All of them still in the game. They haven't really been eliminated, not even a single player. And another team here is team 16, and they're going towards the solo, and that is team 19. Oh, play. You know how insects play dead? That's basically what happened. Sabelo just stopped there. No one actually heard him, but then now team 16 having him exposed there to a fight. That means for Sabelo, he'll be forced to engage in this fight. And now we can see Youngblood there trying to go in for that push. Bravo and his teammates also engaging, and Youngblood has been able to get that elimination easy peasy. We have seen Bravo, they're taking on a fight, and you can see Lucy and his teammate really enjoying those eliminations together with Murife. I think it's time now for Murife and his teammates to dominate. Initially, they are not having it, but now they are finally having it. They're getting at least some eliminations to their side. Maybe they will be getting a chicken dinner. I'm not sure about that, but I haven't seen anyone talk about the African skin. I need to know there in the comment sections what is your thought on this when it comes to the African skin. What do you think about it? Where am I from? I'm from Kenya, guys. I am from Africa. I'm from Kenya, of course. If you do not know me, I go by the name Mitch Gaming, and I'm your caster for the PUBG Mobile Africa community matches. I know some people have heard me somewhere else, because I see some of you coming in the comment section and saying, I know that voice. Is it Mitch? Guys, I have asked a very serious question. Is my voice the same everywhere I go? Is it the same? Huh? If I bring my voice back, will you purchase it? Anyway, we have the zone. They're closing in a couple of fights. They're happening 2 and 4. Chicken with the beautiful spray does try to get some damage on the team 9, but then doesn't really do that. I don't even care. And Urek are still in the game. I thought Urek was eliminated, but it seems like his team was revived, and that was able to get him revived. And we can see the beautiful spray there on Chicken. He does try to get some damage, but then nothing really happens. They should change their position, because they have another team on their side, and that is team 12. So that would be really, really unfortunate if they are taken back to lobby without them thinking it through. That will be really, really, and I mean really unfortunate. Okay, of course you can, like I said, guys, if you're watching from TikTok, do a quick roundabout. Go to PUBG Mobile Africa YouTube. Subscribe on that channel. Like the live stream there as well. Leave a comment and then come back to TikTok if you feel like TikTok is where you deserve to watch the game from. That is why they have 2 lives, TikTok and YouTube. Beautiful spray there. Urek is down. His teammate, I don't even care, is down as well. And I don't think Urek there will be getting revived, because their teammate Toxic is quite far away from them. He cannot revive them, or rather recall them, because initially they were recalled, and I'm not sure if they can be recalled any more. We can see the team that is Lucy there, Murife and his teammates. They are really not engaged in any fights. Hayes has been taken back to lobby. Oh, that's a fast, because Hayes is always surviving. They have encountered, Megatron. They have encountered all these bots. They have come towards them, and they were able to win. So I'm not sure what has happened there and how they've been taken back to lobby. That is totally okay. I do not have anything against that, but I hope they do something along that line. And next week. Okay, big heads up as usual. You know that's the drill. You know what Mitch is gonna do, and that's basically remind you what these are. So these are the PUBG Mobile Africa community matches. They happen every Saturday and Sunday. 10:30 p.m. East Africa time, 8:30 p.m. West Africa time, and 9:30 p.m. South Africa time. If you want to participate and you do not know how to go about it, it is as easy as tapping on the link tree on PUBG Mobile Africa TikTok page, and you'll see a redirect to PUBG Mobile Africa Discord server where you can join and get the codes to be a part of these amazing rooms. What do you get when you win? Easy. You get yourself 10 mythic fragments. So the more you play, the more fragments you get, and you get a mythic emblem. But the thing is, you can only win once a week so that everyone can get a chance to win. That is how fair PUBG Mobile is, and they make sure that all the players are seen and heard, and they get to enjoy these amazing matches. So are you a part of the winning team? So make sure you are, because that is exactly where you need to be. So far the zone is about to close in. Third phase of the zone, we'll be seeing how the teams are going to be maneuvering right now, seeing that they have already been losing out a couple of teammates. Some of them are camping it out, so it might work out depending on how they decide to go on with this fight. But then Smoke there is trying to get into the safe zone. We have a team 16, that is VX Msonjo. Oh, okay, let's have a good time. All right, we love it. No, did they know I'm watching them? I doubt it. I don't think they are. You saw me in Livik, Ace Gamer. Okay, did you eliminate me? Chances are you didn't, but if you did, big up, my friend. Big up, big up. I'm not just a caster, guys. I can maneuver you in the game, left, right, center. You know what I'm saying? I can do my skills as well. Don't think I just cast. But I'm a big noob sometimes. So if you met me and you eliminate me, don't tell people that. Tell them Mitch was a pro, please. Thank you. But now we have players being eliminated. The zone is getting smaller. Fourth phase of the zone. Beautiful spray there from Cypher. Of course, will be getting fast on the player there from Team 1. That is SH Dark Wolf, has been taken back to lobby. His team now has only 2 players remaining. That is YouTube Sadie and SH Raider. I think this is a whole team, another team that has joined as a clan. The secret is get your teams ready. Get your teams ready. If your teams are ready and the rooms are open, all you need to do is just join. You understand? All you need to do is just join. But then you have the team 6 players there. We have Jacob, OP Shakur, we have Prince Mpunga and KS Mozart also in the game there. They will be trying to survive. Remember, I told you the secret for these matches. All you need is a chicken dinner. I'm from Africa, but moved to Europe. Am I still allowed to play in Africa server? There is a drop down. There's a pop-up that pops on your screen. As long as your game is in Africa, you get the pop-up, and then now you get to choose, is it Africa server you want to play in for the next 3 days. You say okay, you accept, and it directs you to that server. Okay, as long as your game is in Africa. All right, if it is not in Africa, then that's something else. All right, I hope everyone went to YouTube, guys. I say please, let's go to YouTube. Let's hit the follow, let's hit the like button, and then come back to TikTok. We have the Mpunga getting knocked. Oh, they're actually having a good fight there. Shakur is not going to be able to get basically the cover on his knocked teammate, seeing how exposed he is. But then the team 24 players are basically right in front of him. Team 6 though has to make their rotations. You have team 7, that is Black Fox, and his teammates getting closer. They can see official and team 7, not team 7, and Big Man being basically thirsted here, because you can see official is really trying to get the spray there, and unfortunately Big Man will not be revived. The zone is about to close in. The team player from team 10 will be exposed to the zone. Beautiful spray there from Leon, and of course that will be an immediate thirst on that player. The zone is about to close in. King Okule does get knocked as well. Beautiful spray there from Urek. Is still in the game. Was Urek revived? Nah, Urek, how many lives do you have in this game? How many lives does Urek have? Oh, barely, you eliminated me. Okay, I agree. I do not deny nor approve. I do not confirm that. Oh, Tito, they're kind of panicked. I was trying to cook up a Kobe. But then the nade didn't really connect, and the players from Team 13 are basically right in front of Tito there. He will be going for that beautiful spray there from the player from Team 13. Tito being quite low, all he needs to continue spraying, but then he's outnumbered, and Tito is eliminated back to lobby. Now the fight is getting closer to everyone. 12 teams remaining. How's that possible? The zone is too small for all these teams to be in the same place, but then the revive is happening there. Urek with the best view so far. He has the high ground. He can see the team 12 players, but then he cannot stay here longer because now the zone is about to close in. There is a player right in front of him. Beautiful spray there from Urek, and the fast knock is in. We have a player that is Leon doing some Lolo Kasap stunt here, staying in the vehicle, and we cannot see Team 9 players spotting him yet. There Urek trying to go in for that push, and of course Team 12 player Leon does expose himself. Then beautiful cover fire from Toxic, and now Urek will be coming from the back there trying to go in for that push, and Urek again does get that wipe. I mean, beautiful play there from Urek and his teammate. Beautiful coordination, but now they have to go towards the safe zone because now it's getting a bit more crazy. Now they need to get moving. Now the zone is going to be a little bit more intense. Team 16 passing by. They want to see how is this fight happening and how can we third party. But then will it be possible though for them to go ahead and third party without losing at least some of their players? Team 16 getting closer to where we had the Urek finishing the previous fight with his teammate Toxic. But they need to start moving as well. The zone is getting closer. Urek and his teammate are making the rotation. 9 teams remaining, so let's see how that will be going and what will we be expecting, what fights will be happening, and which teams will be third party in these fights. Will we be having people stealing people's eliminations or not? All this will be based on your bare luck, not even strategy anymore, because you can see how the zone is doing. All these players are really trying to make it to the safe zone. They are getting exposed and they are losing fights one by one. Team 7, we have Smoke there. Francis being the only person remaining, being quite low, has to heal up, and the players from Team 9 are just chilling like the villains they are because they do not want to engage. What is this? Man, I need to play more of Rondo because what is this house? How do they know they can stay here? How do they know they can go up the haystacks and try to go up here? That's a low. They cannot. Oh, that would have been a good place to fight, you know, if they could stand up here and get some sprays happening on the teams, because this is a 360 kind of view and would have been the best place to be in, honestly, the best place if I'm being honest. But then now, beautiful nade there from Francis, and you have a Kobe there on YouTube, Sadie, and our Chicken and his team at 15 scope should get closer. Nice sprays there coming from 15 scope. Fast knock is in. Team 7 now has the pressure on their side. They have at least one more person going in for that push. Chicken there, the sprays towards Francis. He's getting good cover on his teammate, and that does make it really hard for Francis to get anything happening there. But at least for him, he was able to test those knocks that he got on the Team 24 players. Looking at Team 16 now, everyone is really tensed, honestly. Look at what is happening. Everyone doesn't even know where to be anymore. Everyone just wants to chill. Everyone wants to wait and see how they're going to be going about it. And honestly, if it works, it works. We have the Team 16 player, that is Sonjo, is going towards the safe zone. Team 9, they are holding the center of the zone. Team 17 also on their right there. Team 16 on their back. And Team 24 finally closing in. Nice, they're getting pushed here. But it was a nice try. But then he does get knocked as well by Pushipa. Is it Pushipa? And of course, that means it's going to be GG's for Team 16 player. And that is a nice try, as he was holding the rock there as his only cover. Team 16 now trying to make it to the safe zone. Team 9 player Burek and his teammate Toxic finally go towards the compound, and they have to be really careful. They have the players there from Team 17 waiting. Urek getting sprayed from the back, and Chicken third part in this fight makes it impossible for Urek to survive. 3 teams are finally remaining now, and you want to see between Team 17, Team 24, and that is Team 16. Which team will be giving us a chicken dinner? Remember, all you need is a chicken dinner. If you get to chicken dinner, you are easily winning 10 mythic fragments for your mythic forge, whichever way you want to go about it. If you want to save and then combine and get your mythic emblems, patiently playing the games, you got it. Okay. HC rituals, they are trying to snake into the zone. people are not really noticing him because he's playing it quite safe. He is not engaging, he's not third partying. You know how people tend to third party and they just want to be amongst the people who get to engage in that fight and maybe be in a position where, okay, I see a kill, let me steal it, But for Rituals right now, he's avoiding that fight as much as possible. Shiba, the beautiful Kobe, does get one of the players, the second knock on the players from Team 17, and our two players remain standing. Jean and Momo should make it to the safe zone, but then Team 24 players, they are making it quite hard for them to make it to the safe zone. The knocks are finally counting, and our Momo being the last person standing. Looking at the HP here, it's gonna be GG's because of the zone there, and just like that, Momo has been eliminated. One player remains standing, and that is from Team 16. That is HC Rituals are being spotted. He's taken back to lobby, and I believe that is it for game 3. Last game of the night, and we have the winner chicken dinner for the players of 15 scope. We talked about 15 scope when the rooms are starting. You ask, who is this with the 15 scope kind of name? And then he comes in and he gets the chicken dinner. Congratulations to you there with the 2M pushpa and in chicken as well for getting the chicken dinner for the last game of the night. Going a lot to the 11 eliminations, a 2M pushpa. Best companion in the 2 rescues, BMG Pigman, and then finisher with the final elimination, 2M Pushpa. Well, I believe that is it for tonight's matches. Big thank you, big shout out to everyone who participated, everyone who joined the PUBG Mobile Africa community matches. Thank you so much for participating and playing. For the people watching, thank you so much as well for keeping me company here in the live stream, telling me stories, engaging in the conversations I've been trying to have with you guys. I really appreciate you, and that does mean a lot, honestly, coming from you guys. I do appreciate it. YouTube viewers as well, thank you for staying by the live, liking the live, subscribing, and sharing. But just a small reminder, again, if you want to be amongst the people playing these rooms, you want to participate, look at the PUBG Mobile Africa TikTok page. There's a link tree on the bio. When you tap on that link tree, it will redirect you to a page where you'll see the PUBG Mobile Africa Discord server. Please go ahead, tap on that and join the Africa server Discord. Then come and be a part of these matches. You will get updated. You get to participate in community events. A lot of events happen there in the PUBG Mobile Africa Discord that the African community doesn't know about. So please, if you want to be a part of them, just join through the link tree on the PUBG Mobile Africa TikTok page. But for now, it will be good night. Thank you so much for being the best crowd ever to have in the comment section. I have been your custom Mitch Gaming, and of course I'll be seeing you guys next week, same time, same place. East Africa 10:30, West Africa 8:30, South Africa 9:30. We'll be here enjoying the games together. For now, have yourselves a good night, and remember to spread some love. Peace out. Bye from Mitch Gaming and PUBG Mobile Africa. Bye.